welcome back to my YouTube channel, beauties. This is gonna be a video in English. I've done a few in Spanish, so I wanted to do this one in English. This is gonna be a little video, like a little chit chat video, because I haven't been on here for a while. A lot has been going on, and so I wanted to actually do this video to just get on here and talk to you guys while I do my makeup. But today we're gonna go for a fall look, so we're just gonna be talking through this whole video, and then I'm gonna also be showing you and explaining you a little bit of things that I'm gonna be using. So please stay tuned and watch this video to the end, and I hope you guys enjoy and like it. Let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna prep my face first. I usually use my Nivea cream. That's my go-to. But I'm also using this hyaluronic acid serum, so I'm gonna be using this. But usually I just prep my skin with this first. This is one of my lotions or creams that I've used for a while, but before that, let me put my hair on top to the side. I always just use do like little clips, which helps me a lot. Just pull the hair back. I grab just a little small amount where I can use, and then I just apply it to my skin. Be very gentle when you use your skin. When you use your skin. When you apply your products to your skin, because of course your skin is very sensitive, and I also apply it to my lips because my lips get very dry. All right, so apply this to our skin. But while we're doing that, so the reason I haven't been on here, you guys, February. So I found I was pregnant back in February, and I found out that I was like around 6 weeks or so. They did check me that I lost my pregnancy like around 6 weeks, or started losing, started going through the miscarriage around 6 weeks. The baby was actually gone by 11 weeks. To know what, if it was a girl or a boy, it was a little hard situation. At the moment, I couldn't talk about it or say anything about it or comment about it. I was very emotional. I'm gonna use our hyaluronic acid. I can't even talk. I'm out of breath. And so, it was a very hard situation for me, and I know a lot of women go through this, even though I have already a 3-year-old. But it's a very hard, thing you go through, because you carry a little small tiny human being in your stomach, and you're just, my daughter is 4 now, so at the time she was 3, but it's been a while since we've tried to have a baby, and so we kind of like we're really happy about it. My daughter was really happy about it. Of course she didn't really kind of understand, but she was kind of getting the point. Then like after the 6 weeks, like the day after, like it was a Sunday, I was feeling kind of sick. I was feeling a lot of nausea, but also a lot of pain in my abdomen, my lower abdomen. So this is probably gonna help a lot of women, they go through miscarriages or might go through a miscarriage, and you start feeling symptoms like this. This could be one of the signs. Of course, not everyone has the same symptoms, but just look out. Some have the same, some don't. So just something that can help you from this video, kind of figure out if you're going through that. But also make sure you talk to your doctor, your OB. Make sure everything's okay. Get an ultrasound. Make sure that you are on point with your doctor. I think it was a Sunday where I was feeling really sick, feeling a lot of pain, and then I think it was a Monday. It was around 11 p.m. I felt a little bit of cramps, and then it started getting a little worse. So I was laying in bed with my husband, ready to go to sleep, and then I started feeling it worse, and so I had the urge to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and then it started coming out with blood, and it was bright red. It wasn't like brownish like they tell you. It was bright red. So then kind of My emotions were everywhere, my hormones were everywhere. I came out of the bathroom, told my husband. Of course, we kind of didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to take it. We were really sad. Kind of rested in bed for a few weeks, probably like a whole month. I couldn't move my waist. My body was just torn apart. Besides from just the emotions in me, but just going through the whole thing was a lot for my body. So after a whole month, I recovered from that miscarriage. I recovered from it. I started feeling better. We actually took a trip to Georgia to kind of like soothe our pain or I don't know how you guys would call that, but we took the vacation because we needed it. We were kind of like, you know, sad. We didn't know how to explain to our daughter that there was no more baby because she knew there was a baby inside, and she kept saying, "Oh, it's a baby," and telling everybody that there was a baby. We were there for a week, and it was very, very helpful to me, to my husband, to our relationship, to like our whole family. We took the dogs out there. We almost lost them, but that's gonna be a different story. We came back from Georgia a week after. So we were here for like a whole month, and then my symptoms and my hormones and just my like feelings, I had this huge feeling I was pregnant again. So I actually didn't tell my husband that I went to buy a pregnancy test. I actually just went to the store and bought like food that we needed at home, and I bought a pregnancy test. And I took this pregnancy on a Friday at night. I took it Friday, and it actually looked like a blurry line on it. Like you could see a bright one and then just one that was very faded. So I was like, you know, maybe it could, maybe it's too early or something, you know, my thoughts. And then I was like, you know, I'm just gonna wait another three days. I hid everything, I put it away. I hid it from my husband because I waited till Monday. I actually took a test and it came out positive. It literally came out positive like that. You know, I was shocked. I was like, no, like, you know, I just went through a miscarriage. How can this happen? Because I had gone to an OB after my miscarriage, and everything was gone, everything was cleared, everything was clean. So there was no risk of me getting in like an infection or something like that. Everything was good. She kind of told me that it might take a while for me to get pregnant since the miscarriage was so early. But literally like a month after, or a month and a half after, I got pregnant. I was like, what do I tell him? Do I surprise him? This time I didn't want to do anything. I literally just kind of wanted to tell him like, hey, this is positive. I don't want to get any emotions. I don't want to get excited. And so I took it to him and I just showed him. So, and this is just kind of doesn't make sense a little bit to me. But when I went to my OB, my first appointment, I went in at 6 weeks. I went in at 6 weeks, yes. They checked the baby. He was good. He was growing. They were like, oh, he's very healthy. There's nothing wrong. Nothing you should worry about. I was like, okay, you know, great, you know. But you were like, you're 6 weeks. I'm like, 6 weeks, you know. I found out in June. We went to our vacation in May. They were like, oh well, yeah, there's a baby in there. I couldn't go in with my husband. He actually had to work that day, so I went by myself. But I was happy, you know. I was happy that baby was good. He was healthy, and that was the most important thing for me at that moment, making sure that my little baby was good. Never told me the cause of the miscarriage, but I know, you know, well, we all know that things happen. You just never know. You never expect them, but you just gotta carry on with your life. Of course, I won't forget that moment, but I can actually talk about it, you know, help any other young woman that's going through the same thing, or any person that's going through that, because it's still hard and it's still harsh. Even though you have already like a child with you, it's still hard because your emotions and your hormones are everywhere. So you have so much going on at the moment. With using my little elf concealer, is kind of out already, but it's my elf, use my Makeup Forever for my foundation, but this is the one that we'll be using, this one. And I love these colors. You can see those are beautiful colors, so I'm gonna be using that. We're gonna start off with this one since it has very soft colors, and I'm gonna start with this one, and then we're gonna go into this one. So that color is Bronze Me, and then the other one is First Blush. So Bronze Me and First Blush. So baby was good. We were so happy. We were excited. I finally told my family. I was 6 weeks at that moment, 6 weeks and like 4 days. So I was going into my 7th week. So I was kind of nervous at first. The only person or the only people that knew that I was pregnant again was my family and my husband's family. As you can see, I haven't done anything to my hair. I haven't done anything to, you know, fix these roots. As you can tell, I don't really want to do it. Even though people say that it's safe, that you can do it, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to mess with any of that pain and everything. So I was really scared through my first trimester. Don't get me, you know, I was nervous most of the thing. I was nervous that I could miscarry again, this little baby. So I was kind of, you know, trying to keep hopes up. I was praying. I was like, you know, Lord, give me strength. Give me strength. I don't want to be scared. I don't want to feel this anxiety of me losing my little baby, you know. So we've made it to our 2nd trimester. So that's a bravo. That's a huge celebration for me. I'm currently 22 weeks and 5 days. So doing really good. I've been having a lot of nausea and vomiting, of course, and a lot of out of air. So first I applied the Bronze Me. This is the one that I used first for this outside, and now I'm gonna be using the First Blush. And I added on top of that. Make sure you do kind of fade it out. I might use this, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. It's Chocoholic. I think this is the Chocoholic. But I'm gonna be using that just in the inner corners, like right here. And I'm gonna be using the yellow in the inside of the eye. I'm still using the First Blush, which is this one, the middle one. And then just with like a little clean brush, you kind of just clean out the edges, make sure they're very blended. All right, so now we are doing a cut crease, and I'm using my concealer, but I'm not gonna use a lot to where it's gonna, you know, soak up my whole lid. Just very small amounts. Which is the Revolution palette. We're going to be using the Canary, and it's this yellow. See how beautiful that yellow is. You guys can see that beautiful yellow. It's so beautiful, right? That yellow. I kind of dab it in a little bit first. And you can also use like a little skinny brush. So I applied a little bit on that, and then you're gonna kind of pat it up into the cut crease like this. So we're gonna do this and this. So like I said, I'm at 22 weeks, almost 6 months, which is going by really fast. I can't believe, you know, things are going by so quick. we're actually starting to just buy the neutral colors because we don't know yet what we are having until we have our gender reveal, which will be in the next few days, and you know, sometime soon. But we kind of just want to buy the more important things that we need, like the crib. So make sure you blend a lot. So we're just gonna do the edges to where we can actually erase that demarcation. Smaller brush, I usually use this one so it has a little bit of brown because I've used it in the outer corners. We're gonna use the Chocoholic, which is this one right in the middle. We're gonna add it just a little bit on the outside right there. Make sure you blend it. Blend it, blend it, blend it. There we go, and then just blend the edges. That way it doesn't look too harsh. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. And I'm gonna be using my Anastasia brow. And this is in a color medium brown. Do the same with this eyebrow. This eyebrow is always my most annoying eyebrow for me. You guys hear me? How I run out of breath? You hear me? I feel like, I don't know. I can't. I feel huge. But that's because of this baby. Maybe because I eat a lot. So I'm actually feeling really good. I've had some ups and downs through this pregnancy, but I'm feeling good. I feel better than the first 4 months. And it's just not it wasn't just about the nausea and the acid reflux. It's just beyond that. But I'm grateful that I feel so much better. So under the eyes, I'm going to use the same mascara I did. And for the eyeliner, I actually used my K1P. black liner. That's the one that I use for my wing eyeliner. Want to be a little bit more, you know, out there. Just add a little bit on the bottom lashes. Also, if you don't have thick eyelashes and you don't want to use fake eyelashes, I encourage you to use this Urban Decay Subversion, and it's like white, but you apply this first and then you'll apply your mascara to make your own lashes a little bit thicker. Sometimes when I don't want to use lashes, this is perfect with it to make them a little thicker and a little bit longer. And then just use your regular mascara that you use to make it more, you know, puffy. We're gonna finish with our Too Faced Melted Matte. Now we're gonna finish off with my e.l.f. Makeup Mist Set, which is this one. You're just gonna spray it all over your face. Alright, you guys, so this is actually the finished look. It's nothing too different, just a little yellow with a little orange, just to kind of go with the fall look. But this is much what I wanted to, you know, achieve today for you guys. My hair is a little messed up, but this girl is not gonna touch his hair until after pregnancy, so bear with me. So yeah, so just, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the little chit chat we had today. Any questions that you have regarding what we talked about today, just leave me a comment down below, and I am gladly here to help you with anything. And sorry if I ran out of breath through this whole video, but it's a little hard, but we're getting there. But yeah, so take care, guys. I love you, and bye-bye.